Welcome and thank you very much for joining us on the channel. We've got some watches on the table we've picked we want to talk about, and there's two watches which you haven't seen, and there's a last item which is really stunning, and you should watch the video until the end. So let's start with a Bubbleback. Bubblebacks have gained that attraction again that they didn't have for a very long time. There's a very strong core community that collects these watches, especially in Japan, and now the wider audience are embracing them because people like smaller watches again. This is a very good candidate because they don't break the bank. In some cases, they're really very affordable. Let's start with this 2764. The watch is in stainless steel from the mid-50s. Very cool watch, stainless steel with the original crown, has some Arabic numerals on the dial, sub-seconds at 6 o'clock. And the nice thing, which you see very often, is contrasting hands, which are in pink gold. Pink or yellow, it looks pink to me. Very cool watch, which is on a non-Rolex, they call it Holly Rand. It's an American brand that does bracelets. Very cool, look very oyster, and they're nice and flexible. Very inexpensive, I have to say. Very good quality. They do a good shape on Bubblebacks. So this one's from the 1950s, I think 55, spring-loaded bracelet, just something for every day. It's automatic. I don't know. I think the price for this one is, I think it's around $4,000, which is great, really great value for a watch that is, I would say, 50, 60, 70-year-old iconic oyster. You'll see more Bubblebacks coming in the future. This is not listed on the website yet. It's going to be soon if it's still available. Now we have here a Piaget watch. I'm not very good with Piaget references. This is the 13448, a dress watch in white gold. You'll see absolute beautiful. It's a watch that kind of demonstrates what Piaget is able to. Absolute great quality. This watch is from the 60s, and it is known that Piaget has done everything in-house at that time. They outsourced certain things later. Very cool white gold case with a Clou de Paris finishing on the top, on the sides, and it has this amazing magical bracelet. I don't know how to describe it. It's not mesh, it's like very fine tiles compiled, very mesmerizing, and the watch is pretty heavy. I think more than 140 grams. Very cool. The dial is black, and this is not onyx. It's actually a very fine matte dial, beautifully sticking out the silver Dauphine hands. And a nice touch here is the golden calendar disc. I like it. Oops, it really sticks out. Very cool watch. The bracelet is long, so it'll fit, I hope, most wrists. And I love the nice Piaget logo, the very dynamic old Piaget logo on the clasp. Absolute great quality, the hallmarks, serial number, reference number, engraving on the back, the original crown is present. Very good example. Cartier. We have here a Cartier Cornice Bec d'Aigle. Whoever doesn't speak French, Eagle Beak. The nickname of the watch is coming from its downturned lugs, which on the back side are very pointy. This watch is from the 1940s, and having it in my hand, it feels much more solid and heavier than other tank models from the era. Something else you'll see here, the crystal is sticking out, which shows a very Art Deco-ish style. The watch is a back winder. On the back side we have the hallmark, we have the serial number present. The watch is working beautifully fine. The back winding is pretty interesting. It's not for everyone, but people who want to wear this watch are gonna wind it from the back. The dial is very clean. It has over the time got like a very nice off-white hue with the traditional Roman numeral and rail track around it. The original blued hands are there. Very cool example. This is one of the examples that was overlooked for a very long time, and now we see them popping up on auctions. Recently there was one in Monaco Legend Group in It was platinum or white gold with a palladium bracelet. Just incredible, incredible. This watch has a nice size, good thickness, and I love the fact that it's really pointed in the back. It has a really nice touch. This is Kuwait. We have here a Cartier Mue de Cartier Mue de Cartier Ronde. Mue de Cartier watches are known that they are made in argent. Argent is French for silver. Some are in silver and some are silver gold plated. It was an edition like a range of watches that was launched after the relaunch of the company, and they were catered to, I would say, the wider market. So they were watches that were in the very, very affordable range. You can also get the Vermeil tanks in silver or gold plated for very, very attractive prices. This is a Ronde in quartz. The size is 33 millimeters, so for a Cartier it wears pretty big. It has that big flat bezel, a really wide bezel, which gives it a very distinct look. Now the dial is very, very cool. It's like an off-white dial, and it looks like the dial has its original color. It doesn't look aged to me. It's like a very, very nice and even, I would say, eggshell color with slightly blown up Roman numerals, and we see the coat of arms of Kuwait at 6 o'clock. Very, very interestingly done. The logo is kept in black for a very consistent look, because the coat of arms on other watches like APs, we've seen them also in multicolors. This is kept in black. The watch has also a date. Very cool historical piece for very insignificant money. Very affordable and interesting, not only for people from Kuwait, but people who like watches with Middle Eastern logos. The Skater. What is the Skater? The Skater is the reference 4731. And for Patek collectors, if you see this case, it will remind you of the reference 2425, nicknamed the Skater, which was done, the case was done by Sonyo in Switzerland, and the same case maker has done a same case for Rolex. Now, if we go out and look for these watches, you'll see a few results. I don't know if they're available right now, but you'll see a few results popping up for the 2425. It was a rare watch, however, it's still to be seen. This version as a Rolex, we've really digged into it. We've looked very deep. We could not find another example, whether it's available or sold, on the entire surface of the internet. This watch has a very cool Art Deco-ish inspired design. You see the elevated glass, very angular. You see the downturned lugs, very long. They like really they're very distinct with these, I don't know how to, these lateral case sides in the same angle like the downturned lugs. This watch is absolute crazy. This is the first and only time we have seen this watch. The watch is in beautiful condition. The coronet, which is engraved on the case back, is fully present. The serial number is fully present. It has the original crown. By the way, it's an automatic watch, and it has a very nice and simple silver dial, a silver dial with the sub-seconds at 6 o'clock, also with the chronometer certification. Above it, I believe they used a very high quality movement at the time, because this watch is from 1947. It speaks for the era, very Art Deco-ish inspired, very interesting case design. And interestingly, like we see on many watches from this era, not only from Rolex, that the configuration is not always very consistent. Like a white metal watch will not always have silver markers, a yellow gold watch would not always have gold markers. This is a yellow gold example with a beautiful dial with rose gold applications and hands. Now, if we look at the dial is absolute pristine. I'm looking at it right now. I cannot see any wear on it. It's an absolute pristine condition with the original foil hands. This watch is just beautiful. I'm surprised it's not gone yet. This is really for somebody who breathes these extraordinary case shapes from the era. Absolute fantastic watch. Again, this is the only one we've ever seen. Rolex, we have another Rolex here. Now this is a watch from the 1950s. It's a reference 3675, which is a oversized Calatrava. And if I say oversized, it's really huge. The average size of a dress watch at the time, whether it be Rolex or Patek or whatever, was like 33, 32, 34 millimeters. This one, this case, measures astounding 38 millimeters. And because they kept the bezel so thin, it even looks bigger. Very interesting piece. There's not many references from Rolex in this size. I think there's the 8029, which has a little bit like a different case shape. It also measures 37 or 38 millimeters. These really stand out from the crowd, guys. If you look for dress watches from the era, you'll see all kind of sizes, but not really 38 millimeters. It has the original crown, case back engravings, fully present, reference serial number, fully present. The case is in beautiful condition. It has very fine lugs here, very delicate, which really pronounce the big shape, the big size of the watch. The dial is two-tone, so sometimes it looks like a reflection, like the center is darker, but it's actually kept in two-tone up to the Arabic numerals. They're all covered in one tone, and then you have the outer minute track in the other tone. All that with very beautiful blued hands with a second hand. It features also the small coronet from the time on the dial. Very, very beautiful. This watch is very minimalistic. I mean, you have a very big dial, and the numbers are really featured only on the outside with a very small Rolex signature, and at 6 o'clock it says shock resisting. I don't know why they do that to a dress watch, but it is shock resisting, guys. Very cool example, something you don't really find a lot. Here it's on my wrist. It's pretty big. So here's the watch everyone's talking about, but this is the Queen version. So speaking about the Queen Midas, I guess everyone's seen a picture or a watch named King Midas, the watch that was launched in 1961 as an independent line, and then it transitioned into the Cellini line in the 70s, I guess. There's multiple references. Let's not talk about the gents version. The gents version is something we get in, we sell very quickly. It's hard to find, but something even harder to come by is the Queen Midas. So it is the little version of the King Midas. It still weighs, we didn't put it on the scale, but it probably weighs more than 100 grams. Very interesting. This is the rarer version in white gold. It's also Cellini signed, and this is from the era of the mid-70s. And if we would go and date all the Midas we see, most of them are from this era, 1974 to 1976. The earliest Midas we've seen in general was from 1962 or 63. So I believe that the peak era when they did most of these watches was in the mid-70s. So this watch is the small version. We even sold, I think we sold one of these to a gentleman who had a very, very small wrist. He's very happy with it, and he can't wear the bigger one. Here you see it on my wrist. There's a lot of people out there who say small watches are sexier. I don't know if I would generally agree with it. I think it's more the fact that there's a lot of watches which are beautiful and that happen to be smaller, rather than just saying small watches are sexier. I don't fully agree, but that's upon everyone. So I got this watch yesterday. I put it on my wrist just to see how it feels, and it wears actually nice. It is a little bit too small for me. I have the larger version, which I prefer to this, but this watch can also go, which is meant for, to a queen's wrist, lady's wrist. So very nice example. It has the nice engraving on the crown side. By the way, this is also an example with the crown on the left side. I'm not sure if they've done the crown on the right side versions also for ladies. I'm not sure. Please, if you know, write in the comments, enlighten us. Very cool example. It's very, very nicely retained. It has a running number in here. It has a reference number. The reference is 4313. Another thing here to mention is that these watches were made at the time in this generation with removable links, and sadly most of these watches we find from this era with removable links, the links mostly have been removed already. So if there's somebody with a bigger wrist wants to go to one of the last generation pieces and the links are removed, good luck finding links. We've never ever seen a single loose link on the market for any Midas. We haven't seen ever. This one luckily has 1, 2, 3, 4 links with screws. That means 2 can be removed. So this will, I believe, fit most ladies' wrists or even a gent's thin wrist. Very cool example, 3rd generation, I believe, reference 4313, the Queen Midas. There's another one we never ever had, is the Princess Midas. I heard that they're the rarest ones. If you have one, please offer it to us. We would love to have a first one here. This is also going to be listed on the website. It's not photographed yet, but it's a really, really cool example. Now, we mentioned that we have something for last watch. So this is not a watch. You might have seen it in the video. This is a clock. So look at this beautiful clock. This is done by Imhof. Imhof is a clock, exclusive clock manufacturer. To our knowledge, they haven't done any wrist or pocket watches. Enlighten us again if we're wrong. So a clock maker in existence since 1888. We had to look it up. Specialized on clocks. They had a very strong era in the strong time in the Art Deco era, and I think this is where this was also born. So this is a gilt brass clock by Imhof, I believe from the mid-century. It's pretty heavy with a very solid base, nice, very nice condition, really, really well retained. It's a mechanical winding. We believe it's an 8-day movement as well. Let's look at the most important part. The dial. It is unbelievably polychrome enamel with a motif that blew us away the moment we saw this. So we have this this dial that is actually it's not flat, it's actually curved. It's curved to the inside with the center post and the lowest point. It's absolute crazy. So we have here polychrome enamel. The dial the motif is kind of divided in like, it's kind of split. If you see it here, you have the dark area, the blue and green, and then you have the red and light blue on the side. So there's 2 ladies on, 2 women on the dial. One is holding a circle with a moon on it, and the other one is holding a sun up. So we don't know exactly. We would like if I had an idea how to describe this motif, I think this is the post-war time, after the Second World War time, where a lot of things were dark, they were down, and I believe that happiness took over after the war was over, and to show some positivity, the lady is lifting the sun up to the sky. Absolute beautiful. Each marker even, it's faceted and pointy, very, very interesting. Both of the hands have, if you look close, both of the hands have a different shape. So guys, we do a lot of clocks. We get some nice clocks in. It is a very, very good product for our shop. We sell a lot of them online in the shop. If you came here, it looks like a little bit like a museum. The shop is full of beautiful clocks. This is probably the most beautiful piece we have in right now. It just makes me happy to look at it. And on top of it, the dial is absolute in pristine condition. We couldn't find a crack, nothing on the dial. This made me really speechless when I found this, and I had to buy it. It's here. Guys, if you don't buy it, I'm happy to keep this forever. It's for sale. Buy it, I'm gonna keep it. It's absolutely beautiful. So this is gonna be listed on the website soon too. Thank you very much for joining us on the channel. Please message us if there's other watches you see in our inventory on our website that you would like us to talk about. We're happy to put them on the tray for next time. For this time, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe the video and send it to your friends. Thank you.